Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. here. If you're new to the channel, reach over there, smash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs at the end of the video. Let's talk today about the 24 Ram 3500, guys. So, as you guys know, I added that to the channel a while back so we could cover the Ram people and kind of put it to the test. I have a video which I will link in the description below on how it did towing. Towing our smallest trailer that we have to tow, which is one of the trailers that Kong towed just fine, but the General, which was the 7.3 Godzilla, and Kong also towed the big Cruising Castle, which was pushing 17, and it also towed our little trailer Test, which is right around the 12.5, 13,000 mark. So here we are today. We're talking about that 3500. So I did get a good deal on it, guys. I gotta admit, it was a great deal in the grand scheme of things. However, now at the end of the day, Ram is now discounting all 23 remaining trucks 10% off MSRP. So since how they're damn expensive, you can see where that quandary will lie. So if you're looking for a good deal and Ram is the direction you want to go, better go cash in on that right now if you want a 23. Now, to the 2 cents of the 24, we're going to talk today about a couple things that have been driving me nuts. So the Uconnect 5, I love it. It's a beautiful screen, beautiful cameras, beautiful, a lot of cool ambiance to it. Love the extra gauges and stuff like that. There's a lot to like about Ram in regards to if you're needing a pickup. Now, if you'll go watch the other tow video, I'm going to just sneak peek you. You can go see how it all handled up and down the hills and all that, fuel economy, whatnot. But fuel economy was horrible. Towing, it was right on line, or actually less than my gas engine trucks. And quality of control was sad, to say the least. Now, a lot of people commented on that trailering video saying, well, then you got to get a dually. Guys, I've had plenty of dualies in my life. I'm past wanting or needing a dually. That being said, the 3/4 ton Chevy crushed towing with excellent towability. Didn't even have as much weight on the front end because it was a gas engine, not a diesel. And the stability of the truck, to me, was awesome. So that drives me nuts. Okay, so to have a 1-ton crew short, not with a diesel, not tow as well as, say, a crew 3/4 ton short gas, blows my freaking mind, especially because we're talking about the price point of 90 grand. And so that drives me nuts. So that's a little spoiler on the tow video, but I'll link it below so you know the thing. Now, the Uconnect 5, beautiful screen. We're back to this. Let's talk about this. This is my biggest pet peeve on the inside of the Dodge Ram. This system, you can push the voice recognition. Again, guys, I know there's redundant buttons on the dash, but there's a reason why we have voice recognition. It's not necessarily for the fan speed and stuff like that and setting temp. Yes, I get that. It actually catches that with my Country Boy twang, what the hell I'm saying. So when I say turn the speed fan to 3, it gets it. When I say turn the temp to 60, it gets it. However, the biggest part of that voice recognition would be for the factory navigation. Now, if you can use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, I didn't even try it in this truck because it's irrelevant to me. I don't use it a ton. But trying to add an address into that thing, god damn, it's annoying. It doesn't get anything. It just can't get it. In addition to that, half the time, the system will wake up the Alexa without even using the keywords, hey, Ram. I mean, that's a very specific thing to say. And we'll just be driving it turns on. So whether it's quirky or whatever, I don't know, but that is obnoxious and it's a pain in my butt. It also will not recognize when I say I need to text somebody. Again, the user interface using Android Auto, that works well in every vehicle I've used it in. So that's something set completely apart from the Uconnect. If I'm going to pay for factory nav, I want it to work with the voice recognition and everything like that. So kind of a pain in the butt because you can't actually add an address while you're in movement. It won't allow, so you're relegated to Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or voice recognition. That shit doesn't work. It's horrible. So Ram, if you're not going to change anything, that's fine, but you should have perfected it by now. I thought my Uconnect and my 16 Ram was better than this, and it just had the dinky-doo screen. So again, it's fine. It is what it is, but that is another quirk. Exterior, guys, we're talking about the belt trims on this truck are already looking like dog crap. Meaning they're starting to warp by that back edge. This has been a pet peeve of mine. Those are expensive. They're about $300 a side. These would be replaced under warranty, so it just pisses me off. This truck isn't even a year old and I don't remember the manufacturing date, but it's pretty recent. And the belt trims are warping because of the same crappy design that they've had since 2010. Matter of fact, I think if I remember looking at the part numbers, they might be the same belt trims further back. I just can't remember that off the top of my hand. So we got poor towing. And guys, I know you're going to say, well, I like the way mine tows. Okay, that's fine. You like the way yours tows, go drive a Chevy and tell me that it doesn't have better control, because it does. So the better handling and the better ride. Okay, the ride in this Ram is very jouncy and stuff like that. The belt trims suck, guys. And something else I've come to learn with it is the actual LEDs on the front end of this truck. They're not as bright. I put some sea lights in the custom Kong, and I also put them in the general, and they actually had better lighting going down the road. I feel like this lighting washes itself out. Even on brights, I don't feel like it's as bright as the other ones that I put in their aftermarket. And being the best out there, I don't think so. I want the lighting at night, especially because somebody made a comment that I'm obviously not a spring chicken anymore, so I want the most light I can get, and I thought that Ram did that best. All right, so you probably recognize that I am not driving in my Ram today, and a lot of you guys know that I think that Chevy is the best one of the towing trucks right now, whether or not you like that or not. If you're towing, that's got to be a truck you got to look at. Ram, I think if you just need a pickup, you're just a weekend warrior dude, and you're not towing a lot like a big fifth wheel. And I won't even say that my fifth wheel is big, but it is a fifth wheel, so it does have the height, it does have the length, and it does have some weight behind it. I would say that the Ram fails in its general form. Now, if you're going to get a 1-ton dually, that's a completely different animal. I think that changes the dynamics. I don't even think, I know, because I had one. There's a reason why I had a 1-ton Cruise single wheel back when I had my giant fifth wheel. I got rid of it and got my Mega Cab dually. But for the everyday dude or lady, that does not work for the city, man. I mean, just driving a dually around is ridiculous. Replacing 6 tires at a time blows. So when I'm just talking about what the general consumer is going to get, a crew cab, truck, short or long bed, doesn't matter, but a non-dually, yeah, I got to admit, guys, bad towing, poor fuel economy while towing, good fuel economy when not towing, crappy stock tires to start with. The Firestones, they wear out quick. Frankly, to me, I think they're louder than other tires. Again, that's subjective, but I'm just telling you what it's worth to me. I don't mind Firestones on the semis, but yeah, these things are just sad. And if that's the reason why it tows bad, the washly front end, then that is what it is. But all right, so we got belt trims. Uconnect's acting kind of funky. LED lighting's kind of poor. Ram just kind of dinked my value, which I thought I was kind of getting. So that's gone. And then we go into the why am I not in the truck? Truck's in the shop, guys. So it had a leak on the transfer case on the output shaft. Thought it might be the seal. Don't know if it'd be the yoke burning up the seal. Don't know that. It's been in there a day or two. And basically they think that some of the bushings are bad inside there on the output shaft where the yoke goes. Really? I mean, come on, man. So I am more than disappointed. This is not going to be the overall generality of Ram. I have had tons of Rams. I've had 0 issues. But it's just an oddity that here we are. I have a video I can link below showing you the leak and my initial impressions of the Ram. And, to have that, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this Ram is out of here. I don't like the way it tows. This whole channel's about how it tows. If it's all about how it stops and pulls with the Cummins, fantastic, right? I mean, the engine's powerful enough, period. It has a great sound, and the exhaust brake's the best in the industry. Too bad, though, that Ram has done whatever it's done over the last few years, trying to either lighten the load or whatever. I'm not sure what's going on here with the front end, why it feels so wobbly, but very disappointing in that fact, guys. So I will be getting this transfer case issue figured out, and then I'm going to shop the truck, because to be honest with you, we got to get another Chevy or another Godzilla on here. Now I'm hoping that the Godzilla that I ordered just a few months back, or a month ago, man, so much time has passed, I'd have to look back when we made that video. If it comes in, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm going to go work on ordering a Chevy, and hopefully that comes in. Whether or not I go gas or diesel, I don't know yet. I really enjoy just idling my truck, keeping the heater on or the AC on, and not having to worry about regens. I see people all the time at my kids' school with their diesels. They're idling that thing. It's ramping up. It's coming down, trying to do these regens. I don't know if they're towing enough or what. I can't imagine that people are driving those enough to keep that regen cycle in check. But it's going to end up causing issues in the long run for them. So I didn't really enjoy that, having the Ram, even though it only needed one regen so far. That particular filter is already up to a half, and I just came back from a trip on the highway, so I do think the Ram does it better. But you know what, Ram, you definitely let me down in this case. I don't think my $90,000 truck should be sitting at the shop for days on end trying to figure out why it's already leaking. It's just ridiculous to me. And I'm deeply bummed out about it, guys, but it is what it is. You live and learn. I wanted to put a Ram on the channel so that way the guys can be like, well, you never put a Ram on the channel. Well, there won't be a Ram Hemi on the channel, period. I don't like the way it tows. I don't even like the way the truck with the diesel tows. It ain't going to get any better with a lighter front end, having the lighter front end because of the gas engine. So, you know, guys, that'll just never happen. If Ram decides to redo their vehicle, redo the truck finally, not just a facelift. I mean, they're going to have to come out and say, hey, we redid this with the frame, we changed this, we did that, for me to find value in a Ram, because I might get, you know, 17, 18,000 bucks off, but if it tows like dog crap, I mean, that's all I do with the truck, and that's what I want to do with the truck, and that's what most people want to do with the truck. If I'm just driving around to Home Depot, fine, I could probably get away with the Ford Ranger, an F-150, a Silverado, 1500, any of those variants, I could probably get around and do that, but none of those are going to tow my fifth wheel, and in this case, I don't believe that the Ram will tow any more of my fifth wheels, especially putting in, say, the heavy beast, like towing my mom and dad's trailer for any type of like showing of how it'll do, because it already did like crap with our lightest trailer. So I don't think I'm going to do that. And I know you guys are going to say, well, mine does good. Again, guys, what you do is what you do. I'm only make my recommendation because I'm no longer brand loyal to any of these trucks. I don't really care about any of that crap. I'm here to tell you my 2 cents as a truck driver, how I feel, control, and stuff like that. So if you're new to the HD market and you're trying to make a decision, you're like, well, I don't really know. I can tell you this much. I see people go out and get way too much trailer, don't know the truck, and they think that this truck's going to tow it. Well, I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to set everybody up for the best way that I can without having to be one-sided or towards anything, you know, and so I'm just being open and honest with everything. The Ram truck, I would say if you're just a weekend warrior towing less than 8,000 pounds, sure, why not? Go after a Ram if that really floats your boat. But as of right now, there's nothing that's beating the Chevy, although I will be interested to see if we can get a 23, you know, at some point on the channel doing some towing, or if that special order 24 does come in, then we could say, okay, well, the 24, you know, does this much better, or doesn't do better. We can put that in perspective. But right now, Ram, you get a thumbs down from me. Later, guys.